Oh, greetings, Earthlings. How the hell are you guys? Golly jeepers, I hope this is true. So, an article just popped up saying that Ben Affleck is rumored to come for an HBO Max series. Now, there's been speculation or rumors on this for, years. Ever since he turned down the Batman, we were supposedly, going to see him again as the Dark Knight. And then, of course, after the success of Zack Snyder's Justice League, these rumors keep popping up again, and fuck, I hope it's true, because this dude, I don't care who you are, there's been arguments about who's the greatest Batman, and I think it's all fun and it's cool to talk about because there's been so many different Batmans, and then of course Christian Bale just did an unbelievable job because that whole series that Nolan did, the trilogy it was epic, right? And then of course it's hard to forget about Heath Ledger as the Joker, so you got to take all that into account, right? But then you also look at like Tim Burton's take, and Michael Keaton to me is the Batman that I grew up on. It's like the LeBron James versus Michael Jordan argument. I think if you were raised in the Michael Jordan era, you're going to have favoritism because Michael Jordan was the man back then. And same thing with LeBron. If you're a 15-year-old kid, you think LeBron's the man because you've never seen Michael Jordan in action. So I think it's very similar with Ben Affleck, but what's interesting about it is there's never been another Batman portrayed like Ben Affleck and Snyder, what they did. Because he's older, right? He's 20 years in the game. So he's jagged, he's rugged, he's pissed off, he's got a chip on his shoulder because no matter what he does, it seems like Gotham is always a shithole. And he can't crack the code and he can't fix everything. And that's what's kind of interesting about Snyder's take, because you could tell there's resentment with Henry Cavill Superman, because Superman could easily, fix shit right away. He can do anything. He's a god. And, Ben Affleck starts to get a little bit more in Batman v Superman. He gets a little bit more jagged and a little bit more rugged than what he normally was. There's something in that. There's something that could be said in that character that we haven't seen, very similar to like Frank Miller and his portrayal of the graphic novel of the Batman. And I think that's what they were going for, and it's just a really cool take. So I really hope this is not rumor. I hope this is true, because I would love to see this. I'll leave the article in the description below, but according to WeGotThisCovered, ever since the official announcement of Zack Snyder's Justice League, Batman has been the subject of just as much speculation as Henry Cavill's Superman, which again, I need to see both of them back in action. The latest comes from tipster Mikey Sutton, who offers that AT&T are interested in pursuing a limited series that would be aired on HBO Max as part of the Snyderverse, which would be based, at least in part, on the Arkham Knight video game. Okay, hold the fuck on. That's really interesting. Because I've always said in previous videos and some of the podcasts that I've done, I've always said that the fight scene in Batman v Superman with Ben Affleck, the epic warehouse scene, which was probably one of the greatest comic book scenes, I think, in general. Marvel, DC, like that 2.5, 3 minutes was just fucking awesome. The whole thing was epic and brutal and awesome, especially in the extended cut that Snyder did on Blu-ray, which I own. I own 2 copies in case I want to watch it twice, because that style is very Arkham Knights, like the video game, the fighting and all that, because that's just a great game. I have all the series of Arkham series. It's just an awesome fucking video game. So the fight scene was very similar to that. So if they could do something along those lines, that would be wicked sick. The article continues to say from WeGotThisCovered, of course, this is just the latest from the never-ending rumor surrounding Affleck's Batman, which has yielded a number of wildly different and often conflicting tales of what the future holds for the actor's Caped Crusader. Since last summer, we've heard that he's signed in for multiple movies and TV shows, while others have claimed The Flash marks his last stand before the show. So, again, all rumor. I'll leave the link to this article. You can take it how you want with a grain of salt. I hold very high hopes for this, and I believe so far, if you include The Flash, I think Affleck he would hold the most movies from a character, right? Because Michael Keaton was 2, Christian Bale was 3 movies as the Batman. So this would be over 3 or 4, depending on how many they do. But if he makes that appearance in the Flash, that could be interesting. And then, of course, have like a multiverse from the Flash. That's how I would want it to be done. Very similar to like the Flashpoint comics, to where I would want, like, you see Michael Keaton is rumored to be in that. So that's one universe. Maybe that branches off into like a Terry McInnes, and they'll do like a Batman Beyond in that universe. And then you got Robert Pattinson. We got that as Earth 2. That's one universe. And then we still do the Snyderverse with Ben Affleck and Zack Snyder. So you could do it in the Flash, because if you're going to create a multiverse, that's the way to do it. So, God, I hope this happens, because that would just be awesome to get me a series that's like Arkham Knights. I don't know. More to come. Hopefully this happens. Follow along if you guys got any other cool videos on this topic that I haven't seen, or articles. I'd love to read about it. Just shoot me a comment below. I want to know more. I'm stoked. All right, peace.